opening tip won by the Rockets as we're underway in Houston. Harden. All by himself, creates his own shot there. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Down low, Aldridge. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Harden. Down low, it's Gordon. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in and think, oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Rockets in control of the basketball to Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Surveys the floor. To DeRozan. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Harden against White. Gets it in the right corner to Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook missed his first. That one goes.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Here comes the screen. Derek White against Westbrook. 4-3. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Westbrook with it. Lead is 2. Harden. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
DeRozan to Aldridge. And the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Number 77, Damari Carroll.
It's Rockets ball to P.J. Tucker. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. To Rudy Gay. To DeRozan. Has a chance. DeMar DeRozan. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Fareed. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
DeRozan with the basketball. To Aldridge. Rudy Gay has a look. DeRozan with a shot off the mark.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Mills in possession. 10-all is our score. To DeRozan. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. It was right there to Harden. Tucker. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. Patty Mills against Westbrook. Deep three at the buzzer. A three-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after 1 quarter. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Harden in possession. Down 4. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Rudy Gay slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
James Harden, 2 of 4 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
DeRozan to Patty Mills. Down again. The pass set it all up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To P.J. Tucker. From long range. Always has. A chance for Tucker, but not that time. To Cunningham, and he'll go to the foul line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Dante Cunningham at the line for 2 shots. Career mark of 64%. Can't connect on the first free throw. second one's good. Splits the pair. To Harden. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Westbrook with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Consider no luxury box for you in this group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
77, Damare Carroll.
Cleans it up. Kenneth Faried sends it away. Clint Capella with the block. That's his third block this evening. It's Westbrook. Deep two there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Throws it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Derek White picked up by Westbrook. Ah, the monster stuff. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Capella. Shot from in close, no good. Flushes it home.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To DeRozan. Screen coming. Runner here, won't go. To Faried. Fires the three. Ooh, he'll take that.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Cashes in for 2.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Westbrook into the front court. His team down 9. To Faried. That's rebounded by San Antonio. To DeRozan. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
It's Russ at the controls. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Westbrook. It's corralled by San Antonio. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Time expires to end the first half. The Spurs way out in front.
The Spurs absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs. The Rockets did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Missed threes.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
DeRozan with it. His team on top by 13.
Hey, left.
P.J. Tucker, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up. Eric Gordon, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
To Westbrook for 3. Tough shot there for Westbrook. He always thinks it has a chance. Rudy Gay, great dish to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Russ at the controls. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Rudy Gay takes on Eric Gordon. Trying to cash in, and the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Westbrook bothered just enough on that one. And coasting in for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Harden with it up top. Down a bundle. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Tucker. To Westbrook. Gordon shot, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Harden. Not that time. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Missed it at the line. The follow won't go either. To Harden. Westbrook. And he still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. San Antonio with the basketball. To DeRozan. Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot, no good. Gordon with it. His guys down big to Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the Spurs able to clear the rebound. Carroll matched up with P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To P.J. Tucker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. DeRozan with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his crew together and talk it all through. Changes coming from both sides right now. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. To P.J. Tucker, 4-3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Patty Mills to DeRozan. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Out of bounds the call off Iman Shumpert. Cruises inside for two.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Beyond the arc for three. It's DeRozan, the rebound. Count the basket inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
I got ball.
To Westbrook. Almost, but no good. And he buries it.
Good shot.
Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. All Spurs so far. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. To Rudy Gay. Clint Capella able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
DeRozan with it. His guys holding the big lead. Rudy Gay. Rebound for Capella. To Fareed. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
There's the three, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Russell Westbrook with the rock to Gerald Green. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Self-check. Watch the cutter, man.
To DeRozan. Aldridge. Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Aldridge with the rebound. To DeRozan. Rudy Gay. To Aldridge. Shot from the lane won't go. Gerald Green against Rudy Gay. Gets it down to Capella. Clint Capella. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
Did you know everything about our team? Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for San Antonio, number 11.
DeRozan whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To P.J. Tucker. Short jumper off the mark. To DeRozan. Can't miss those. To Harden. Westbrook. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rudy Gay curling inside. Clint Capella swats it. Oh, 5 now. Houston takes over.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Westbrook. Count the basket at the rim.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock to DeRozan. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. And he finishes at the rim. Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. DeRozan, defended by Eric Gordon.
Number 77, Damari Carroll.
It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.